Hey guys, it's Tom Boggs. I'm here with Matthew. I'm sorry, I apologize for spelling your name wrong this time.
It's alright.
Okay. So, this is your second time here. How'd you do at Seattle Regionals?
I got 16th place with Danger Orcust.
Danger Orcust. Congratulations. Another invite. Because you're just tucking him in the back now.
Exactly, yeah. Gotta get those UDS points.
Oh, who has the highest run right now?
I have no idea. They don't really matter.
Oh, not UDS, but I kind of meant
World's
like,
points.
World's points. That's what I'm talking about.
Yes, Manov has the highest World's points.
I guess he's doing Worlds.
Yeah, he is, for sure.
Yeah, I think that's what's going to happen. But this is not about Manov, this is about you. So, what was the landscape like at, I guess, the new format?
Landscape, like, what do you mean by that? Just
like what kind of decks are around? What are the top, like, representation?
So, today all I basically played against was Salamangreat and, like, Mystic Mind decks. So, yeah.
Everyone's come in. People just aren't afraid of joining Douchebag Squad.
Exactly, yeah.
Oh man. But okay, well let's take off with your deck profile and we'll see how things go.
For sure.
Here we go, let's see it.
So for hand traps, we'll start off with 3 Phantasme.
Yep.
And then 3 Ash Blossom. So these are the only hand traps you need to play this format, I think. Ghost Spells, not that great. Ghost Ogres, not that great. Deity Crow, maybe, but we'll see in the future if more people figure stuff out. Phantasme is really good at breaking boards.
Okay.
And then Ash is just generic. So there's those.
Those are the only hand traps?
Yes. Next, for normal summons, we have the Dolphin Boy with the connectors.
I like that.
Dolphin, always MVP, discards everything.
And you want the discard.
Oh yes, like, always.
Is the hand knowledge just a bit of a bonus?
Oh yeah, the hand knowledge is like the best part. Dark Refer, his discard effect to summon, super good at unclogging hands. Discarding danger cards to send to Foolish, super good. One card combo.
Okay.
So you can make a Nightmare with this and then just combo off.
Okay.
Those are that. Next up are the Danger Monsters. So 3 of this, 3 of this, and 3 of this.
So do you think people... Okay, do you think this is actually going to get hit on a ban list?
You know, I don't think so. I think that the format will eventually check itself, and these might probably, as like weird as it sounds, will get power crapped.
That sounds really hard to believe.
Yes, I know, but they're only upstarts and free monsters, but in the right format, they might not even play it at all.
I'm scared if Maxi ever comes back.
Exactly. Yeah, Maxi would just be insane.
Like, you would just cut that engine entirely.
Exactly, something like that. I can't wait to see what the OCG does with them.
Oh yeah, that would be the day.
So, the worst card in my deck was this.
Did you ever need it?
I drew it at least twice, like almost every match. This was always getting discarded off of Dolphin, and it was getting discarded off of the field spell, and danger monsters, anything. I just always wanted that out of my hands. 2 of this, 2, and then 2. So
2 of this?
Yes. So I only wanted these as an engine and not a like full deck. Drawing these sometimes was fine, but not all the times. Like sometimes and all the time kind of meme, but you don't want to draw ever multiple of this.
Okay.
You always need to summon this out of the deck. But drawing these sometimes can be helpful, especially this, but I wouldn't play 3. 3 is just kind of bricky. And then for the Phantom Knight monsters, 2 of these.
Right, you're running a much smaller package compared to Joseph.
Yeah, the difference between me and Joseph was like I was trying to minimize all the cards I didn't want to draw, and so you'll see later on other cards I didn't want to draw. So basically, I just didn't want to draw the Phantom Knight cards at all.
Okay. What's your deck size?
I'm playing 47.
Okay.
Yes. So spells.
Yep.
The engage.
1 card engine.
1 card engine. This card, people would just start playing around it. And it got worse and worse the more I used it, I think. Okay. So this might be coming out later, I'm not sure. But
did you replace it?
I probably wouldn't replace it with anything.
Just
cut entirely and then just use this twice instead. Because I would go engage into Kagari, or engage into drones to Kagari, and then I would add this back, and then I would engage for this, so I could do the Nightmare combo. Yeah. But people would just like wait to hand trap me till later. So they hit the more impactful things later on. So
yeah, sounds like people are just playing around it.
Yeah. So for 3 ofs, 3 Call by the Grave, stopping stuff is great. Twin Twister. You have to play Twin Twister, I think, because of Mystic Mine. And the mirror match, hitting those Fog Blades. Salamangreat, you always take a -1 to out the rage, but you can usually OTK them, so it's kind of worth on that. And also discarding danger monsters. And then for the last 2 spells, we played Babel and Rhoda.
You didn't play Orchestrated Return.
No, I did not. I think that card is very subpar because drawing cards doesn't do anything because you want to link with the monster instead.
Okay.
It's only good if you ever draw the World Wand or anything, which I did all the time, so I'm like, ugh, of course, right? But I wouldn't have wanted it anyway, I don't think, so.
Yep.
And then the traps. Orcust Trap, very good. Yes.
I hear that it's like best when it's a hard draw.
Yes, it is. I was testing siding 2 of this to put them in for going first, but in retrospect, there's other side deck cards that are just higher impact.
Okay.
I was discarding this a lot off Twin Twisters, actually, to search.
Get a machine search.
Yes, exactly. And then Phantom Knight cards.
Double Fog Blade.
I didn't want to draw any of these, so I played the most minimal amount as possible. I drew this a lot to extend, but yeah, it was alright.
Okay.
Alright, so we'll start with the Orcust monsters. So Dingrisu, this guy is nuts. He does everything the deck wants to do.
Non-targeting removal, recycling material, protect your board.
Everything. Yeah, anything and everything. 2, Galatea.
Don't need a third.
No, so the third one didn't really come up in testing very much. The games don't go long enough for a third to be relevant.
Okay.
And then the last Orcust monster was Longrisu. He's another interrupt, and he's a generally just good card. He's an interrupt, so if you open like super good, you can instead of ending on this and the counter trap, you can end on like Longrisu, which is another interrupt, and then the counter trap. So he's just like win more basically. If this card gets banned, the deck's basically unplayable.
You think like if someone played cherries, if they cherry that card, how much of an impact does that have in your long-term game?
It hurts a lot. Getting the Fog Blades and the resources and like the pops matters.
Like, the Dingirsu with onto the arrow is so disgusting.
I would use this guy into the pop as well a lot, and this is just super good. You can go Simple Skeleton or the boots into this guy, and then pop a card, and then pop another card with him. So Phantom Knight monsters, those are good. I liked that. Nightmare monsters. So Unicorn. So some people aren't playing Unicorn in this deck. I think you have to out the Mystic Mine decks. So
how does it out the Mystic Mine? Aren't you locked out?
So what you can do is you can keep normal summoning monsters and making plays. So eventually you can end on a field of something like this. And since Unicorn has a passive effect, you can draw 3 during your draw phase instead of your normal 1 every turn. So you can draw into your Twin Twisters. So I would make this board a lot against the mine decks, and then I just keep drawing cards.
Oh, because it's not an activated effect.
Exactly, yeah.
God, that's pretty smart. That's really smart.
And then Mermaid to combo. Discarding all the cards. Wombo combo.
1 card combo. If that gets negated.
Remember this?
Yeah, if that gets negated, how bad does it feel?
It wouldn't usually get negated because I would go, I'd search the Eagle Booster with it. Yeah. So,
very smart.
And then the Kagari, engage combos. This guy is super good against like everything.
I just thought that a lot of people just kind of cut this stuff.
Yeah.
Time Thief, but like, what's your logic behind it? I didn't see as much of it.
He's an interrupt with the trap, and he can also take the top card of your opponent's deck. So if you take spells, you're drawing cards.
Ah, damn, that's pretty good.
And then Boral monsters. We like killing our opponent. I didn't play against any Thunder, but in theory, this is really good against Thunder, and it's also good against the Mirror. You can take the Rusty Bardiche, and then you can use the Rusty's effect.
That's pretty good. That's actually pretty sick.
Yeah, and then I made this like once, and then my opponent just scooped. I never got to attack with it. I was just like, ugh, why even have it at that point, right?
No, man. He won't scoop.
Exactly.
Let's take a look at your side.
Alright. So monsters, Lancia, generic, good card. This is good against other combo decks in the mirror match.
Yep.
We wanted cards to stop our opponent in like super high impact situations, so this was really good against that. The one Denko Sekka, you don't ever see multiple, and it's really good against the mine decks and Striker if you open like super good. This is for going first against mine and Striker.
Yep.
I never got to play it, but it in theory was good, and testing is good. So we like being True Draco, so we play 3 evenly matched. I didn't play against any Draco players.
Is it like a really popular deck right now, like in terms of like what you see?
Yeah, it is.
What they're capable of. Do they play Mystic Mine too?
They can, yes. It's also good in Sky Striker because Sky Striker can also play Mystic Mine, and this can just like completely blow them out of the game. And then the last card, the MVP. So I played 4 Salamangreat. This card just absolutely destroys their entire deck. So people will go draw phase, circle for Gazelle, and then you can use the Orcust Nightmare to send any Orcust monster, and then on Galatea to have Galatea gain 300, and then you can deck Devi Galatea. And then they basically just get blown completely out at that point.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Like,
so
can they? Okay, what would they have left?
All they can have left is Jack Jaguar and Foul if they're playing Foul. And Jack Jaguar's a 1-of. And so for 3 turns, they're basically stuck without monsters.
Ouch.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad. If they have Jack Jaguar, can they come back?
The person that I played against, like every time it would resolve, they almost never could come back.
Okay.
It would hit Ash Blossoms, like they were just drawing for turn. They like drew Silent Mining and they couldn't do anything. They drew Ash Blossom for the next turn and you just like discarded immediately. It was just so good.
Okay. Damn, that's really awesome.
Yeah, but that's the entire main deck.
Alright, let's do some shoutouts.
Alright, so first, shout out to Tombox for the deck profile.
Hey, no worries, man. I came down all the way for you guys.
Yeah. Shout out to Team Genesis. They're all pretty cool guys. Shout out to Daniel. Shout out to Joseph here. First invite, first top. Good job.
Congrats.
Congrats. Not knowing what deck Debbie's for.
Stop.
Thank you to Massey for driving. Shout out to this lovely couple here.
Aww.
Yeah.
Me and Kevin. Alright, everyone knows now.
Shout out to my girlfriend. She's super supportive and sweet. Yeah, that's basically it.
Alright. Thank you so much for the profile.
Of course, thank you so much.
Congratulations for throwing another invite into the trash. No one gets that one.
Exactly, yeah.
But alright guys, so if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash the thumbs up button and don't forget to hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell. Appreciate all of you guys. Appreciate this lovely smile right here. You gotta smash thumbs up, you have to.
Of course, yeah.
And as always, don't forget to hold on to your MST.TV, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please drop us a like so we know we are doing a good job, and you can also subscribe to MST.TV for more fantastic videos by clicking on the button on the left. Don't forget to check out our partners at Imperium Duelist. They make really high quality mats, including some of my own limited edition release stuff. And if you want to check out one of our past videos, click here on the right. As always, don't forget to hold on to your MST.TV, and I'll see you next time.